Is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. And we'll have the action live on EA TV. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Apoel Nicosia up against Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Not smooth in possession. And here's the starting 11 for Lyon. Nicolas Tagliafico starts with Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the fullback positions. Corentin Tolisso starts alongside Nemanja Matic in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today is Alex Lacazette.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Well, who knows, he might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Tolisso, and a goal! Now they've broken through, 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Dongala might be able to produce from this position. Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Matic. Maitland-Niles. Lacazette. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, he's certainly not alone. Tejera. Laid into the centre. And a bit short with the clearance. Maxence Kakere. Good through ball. Mateo Sušić. An alert intervention. Kakere. It is a decent-looking attack here. A chance to whip it in. And a very good challenge. El Arabi. Trying to open up the defence. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he had plenty to say for himself in the first half, Corentin Tolisso. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal...
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Tagliafico. Niakate. Maxence Kakere. Matic on the ball. Benrahma. Options in the middle. Tolisso. On to Tagliafico. Lacazette. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Barosa Petrovic. Tejera. Could play it in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Good use of advantage there. Maxence Kakere. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? It's not a bad ball. And an effective clearance. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Mongala. Now with Ben Rachma. Lacazette. And giving them too much space on the flank. Chance to play it in. Magnificent defending. Just 15 minutes remaining.
Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Can he get them level? Oh, what a save to keep them in front.
Well, that should have been the equaliser, but it's probably a match-winning save from the keeper.
So a personnel change then. And he's fired over the corner. It hasn't come to very much. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, it peters out, but they still might be able to do something. Can he do it? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. Lacazette goes past his man so easily, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Matic. Plenty of support here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And that is that, the full-time whistle, and the Olympique Lyonnais fans will go home happy following this victory. What did you think of it?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, he put in a really...